Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be exploring the next build of Windows 8. Filed on May 11th, 2011, so that's really nice. Anyways, we're going to be setting this to Workstation 9 because it might blue screen. We're going to be setting it as BIOS for compatibility reasons, even though we can probably do UEFI, 8 gigs of RAM, 2GB partition, and insert the CD. Now click Finish and we'll boot into the VM. Alright, so we are back and we are booting. Now we're going to have to change the date to 2011. Do that. Now we are going to be continuing on to the next thing. So now we should be booting into the actual installer, so that will be really nice. So as you can see, Windows is now loading files, so that's really nice. Anyways, we should get the brand new boot screen again. This is just probably a placeholder or a leftover of some sort. So, yeah. Or maybe this is using the Windows 7 RTM as it's. No, it's not. Okay, here's the new boot screen. The kind of cursed boot screen, to be honest, but it's here. And yeah, we're now going to be booting. Now we are going to be clicking next and just installing the operating system. So let's get started. The setup and starting text has been moved to the bottom, just like it will stay. It's not going to come back to the top anytime soon, is it? But yeah, it's now at the bottom, so yeah. This is the first build that includes the setup and starting text at the bottom, so that is pretty interesting. Yes, it's a very small detail to note, but it's a pretty good detail. And let's put in the product key. So let me be right back. Alright, so we're going to be accepting the license terms and clicking custom and installing. So while that installs, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back once it's done, or when something interesting happens. Alright, so welcome back and we're back. Build. We're on a home network. We're going to be typing in the extra one. And now we're going to be back, but we're going to have to install Red Pill, so yeah. Alright, so this is cursed. What on earth is this? Well, this is the new start menu, I guess, and well, it looks like this now, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to increase our screen resolution, which is probably a good idea. Keep changes. Obviously, we have a flat UI now, really nice. Start menu back up. It is still this. It has these nice gradients. We gotta open up the charms bar, I guess. I don't know. We can open up the charms bar, which looks like this. Down. So, and here are all of our applications. As you can see, this is the all apps list. And oh, it's gone. Okay, but like the all apps list. Now I wonder if we can add a picture password now, and I wonder if the personalized thing works. Your copy of Windows is not activated. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. Go over to users and let's try to make a picture password. Windows, can we create a picture password? What is this? Why is there a random thing called desktop open? Then we can put 3D out of to nowhere. And let's see what else is new. Well, there we have Winverse. Let's open up the Task Manager to see how things are going on that end. Task Manager looks, well, like the Task Manager, and Winverse called the version Reporter Applets. Huh. Now, Performance is still called Dashboard, and that's kind of strange. And it is now correctly reporting everything. At least I hope it is. So, yeah, that's nice. Um, if we go over to here and we right click and go to Computer Properties, we can obviously get a look at this. And get this. Now, instead of saying Windows 7 or anything, it says Windows Beta, which is a nice touch. And also, I'm assuming that you can do this. If we open up the Start menu and open up the Charms bar and click on Search, it will open up the Applications menu. And from the Applications menu, you can right-click on something and pin it to start. Now, I don't know if pin to start works correctly, but we're going to be finding out. And there we go. It does work. You can now you can now pin and open programs from the start screen, which is really nice. Or at least you can try to. Here's Paint opened up and well, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now, since my computer was lagging during this recording, I can't really draw that well. So enjoy watching me draw whatever this is. We're not going to be saving that because that sounds really bad. Anyways, the computer properties window completely just went away for some reason, and I don't know why, but we can open it back up. Anyways, that's basically going to be it since, well, yeah, that's basically all the major changes in this build. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.